Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. No, it's been a long time, but today is what is today? The 10th of May, which is Mother's Day, and I could not let this day go by without documenting because it has been an amazing day. I've had a lot of things that have changed since I recorded last. I'm back in Montgomery now. It was pretty much by force and not by choice, but you know, as Romans 8:28 says, you know, he causes everything to work together for your good. As you can see, I got some new specs on, and I don't know if I should take them off because it has this anti-glare. I don't know, because I have a issue with watching people's videos and you can see the green, you know, on their glasses. It drives me crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to come and just say that today was just really a good day. And sometimes when you go through a lot and you know you experience a lot of turmoil, you know, and hurt and pain, you have to really celebrate the small wins. You know what I'm saying? And so today was a really good day, and I have laughed, and you know, I got a chance to spend time with my mom, my aunt, my sister, the new baby, my bonus mom, you know, my father-in-law, and it's just my uncle. It's been a lot. It's been a lot today, and I mean, I got makeup all over the top part of my shirt, but as of right now, I really do not care, you know. But I just wanted to come and encourage a couple of people and just let you guys know, hey, trouble does not last always. And to those who have been, you know, depressed and down and out, you know, those little days, that little bit of time that you have, you know, where you can really just pinpoint and say, wow, I had an amazing day today. Celebrate those days, document those days, you know, celebrate those small wins, because I've been through a lot, and it's been a lot that's been going on, but you know, I can honestly say that God is faithful, and I'm happy right now, and I haven't been like happy in a while. It's like I'm in transition from one Ashley to the next. I have a purity ring, and I will talk to you guys. Let's see, can you see it? But yeah, so this is my purity ring, and I will be talking about this in another video. Isn't she gorgeous? Yeah, she's gorgeous. So yeah, I'll be talking about that in another video as I begin to discuss my transitioning and where God has been taking me from one point to the next. It's been a lot, and I didn't really come on here to get super in depth into that, but I did want to just give God the glory and just say, Lord, you know, thank you. You know, I wanted to just, you know, I wanted to express to you guys about what God has done in my life in these past, you know, 2 months. It's literally been the hardest and the best 2 months of my life, I would have to say, because God has literally turned my life completely around, taking me on a path that I had no idea that I would be traveling down. And all I can say is just never say what you won't do, okay? Because I found out whenever I say what I ain't doing and what I won't do, 9 times out of 10, that's the thing that I end up doing. So yeah, I don't want much. Happy Mother's Day to all of the beautiful mothers out there. God bless you. You know, may the Lord keep you. You know, make his face to shine upon you. You know, all that good stuff. I don't want much. I just wanted to just pretty much just document this day because it's been great. So the real tea is this. Old me will go back and forth, bicker, you know, want to put these ha-has, you know, on you. Not really, but in my head, you know, want to stump a mud hole in you. But this thing that God is doing in my life. He's teaching me to allow him to handle every fight. Like every fight. Like that little piece of thug, that you may have in you, where you like to defend yourself, where you're used to popping off and saying this and saying that. God is just, I'm telling you, he's doing something in me that's never been done before. And is it uncomfortable? Absolutely, because it's not, a path that I've been on. So yeah, it's very uncomfortable, because I be wanting to, your girl be wanting to say some stuff, we want to cut folks off, put people on the block list. I'm like, hey, I ain't got to talk to you, but when I tell you that the moment you get to a point where you say, God, I want to be more like you, and you say, God, make my heart like your heart. When I tell you, the Lord will convict you so quick. He will convict you so fast. It doesn't take long. I may think something or say something out of the way, and the Lord come back, the Holy Spirit will say, hey, that wasn't right? Yeah, you're right. That wasn't right. I shouldn't have said that. Hey, you want to be more like me? Okay. All right then. Well, let me dig up some stuff from way back when. Apologize for the way you handled this situation. Me? You want me to apologize? I ain't did nothing. No. But when you say you want to be more like Christ, that's what happens. You become, mature, and you take responsibility for your actions. You can't worry about what nobody else will do. You can't worry about nobody else's response, but you take responsibility for your actions. And so I've been on this whole, I promise you, y'all, like, it is something, this is crazy. I've been on this whole, path of, apologizing for things that have happened, like way back, reconciling relationships, and allowing God to really do the mending, and the healing. And it's been a beautiful thing. It really has been. It's been a beautiful thing. Because my thing is, I don't want to hold something against someone, or something that they've done to me, hold something, within me that they've done to me. And when I go to the Father and I pray, the Lord doesn't do me like that. He don't do me like that. So if he don't do me like that, why would I not forgive you? Why would I not try to make it right? So it's been beautiful on my end. Things have been blooming in a place where, I had so it's like I had acres and acres and acres and acres of flowers that were wilting and wilting and wilting. And sometimes you have to go back to the foundation and you have to get things right. Sometimes stuff don't really flow, the way we want it to flow, because, you ain't handling some things the right way. And is it hard for me to say? Absolutely. Is it hard? Is it a hard pill for anybody to swallow, knowing that there may have been some, things that you did that you shouldn't have done? Absolutely. But, as the Bible says, we overcome, the enemy by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. So I've been, calling people as the Lord laid people on my heart. I'm like, yo, I need to have a talk with you. I got to do what God's telling me to do. It's just something new, and it's so liberating, and it just gives me such a sense of freedom. And I feel so much closer to God as I am, uprooting and dismantling some things in my heart. I'm looking within myself. I can't worry about you. I can't worry about what you got going on. I can't worry about how you feel about me. I can't worry about what you're thinking and what you're saying. What I'm concerned about right now is making sure my heart is right with the Father. This whole quarantine thing, I had a relationship with the Lord, anyway. But, since I've been, in the house and just, cooling and just chilling, I've been intentional about, spending time with God. I've been intentional about, cultivating even more so than ever, my relationship with God. And when you become intentional about cultivating your relationship with God, and really wanting to do what he has called you to do, and really wanting to use, you know, what you've gone through as, you know, a testimony, as a testament, you know, to others that, hey, if I overcame this, you know, you can overcome it too. Hey, I done had 1, 2, 3 divorces. Hey, if God can bring me out, you know, hey, you know, he can bring you out too. I've had, you know, this right here jacked up and God is reconciled. You know, if he can bring me out, then he can bring you out as well. And so a lot of times, you know, the things that we're seeking, that we're asking of God, that we're not getting, you know, sometimes could it possibly be that you are in the way? Could it possibly be that, you know, you need to reconcile some things? You need to get some stuff right. Could it be you need to have a heart-to-heart with the Father about your heart? Could it be that your heart is jacked up and your mentality is jacked up? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. I have not been, you know, recording with the podcast or whatever, simply because I wanted to take some time. And I haven't been recording on the YouTube channel either, as you know. But I've just wanted to take some time to just really sit and just really just hear, you know, what God is saying. I did not want to talk about what was popular. I didn't want to talk about what was trendy. You know, I really, really have a desire to just put the heart of God on paper, you know. Put the heart of God in my mouth and speak what he's actually telling me to speak. You know, ministry is so many different things. It's not just the 4 walls of the church, you know, and I've learned that in this hour, in this dispensation of time, I like that phrase, in this dispensation of time, you know, no matter what, you know, comes or what goes, it's just best to just follow the will of the Lord. It's just best to just allow God to do the leading. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all I wanted. Didn't want much. Getting ready to go night because I do have to work in the morning. It is actually 10:16. Time for you girl to turn it in. And normally, you know, I'm knocked out. By this time I'm asleep. I mean, but like today it just hit me, boom. You gotta record. You cannot let this day go by without recording. I just started to write again a couple of days ago because I'm telling you, I put everything down. And I'm like, I don't want to write another word. I don't want to say another word. I don't want to record another word until I know that my mouth is to your heart. Does that make sense? I don't want to speak nothing unless I'm speaking the heart of God. So yeah, I just wanted to just come and just, you know, drop that little tidbit. It may not be much for some, but you know, it's pretty liberating for me. And oh, and also thank you to, you know, those who support Broken Women Win. And I will talk to you guys in another video. Peace out. Bye bye.